Can I tell you a secret? Come closer. A little closer. There. I think that's good. What if I told you that I've spent up to 3 hours cleaning my apartment, only to be so exhausted that I didn't end up filming the video I planned to film? Does that sound familiar? Have you ever been waiting to have the perfect office, the perfect setup, the most awesome camera, a beautiful body?
You have a really awesome body.
The perfect moment? Well, what if I told you that all of that perfection is preventing you from doing exactly what you should be doing? Today I'm going to share with you my secret. And I think it's going to be your secret too. So let's get into it. Have you ever looked at your favorite YouTuber and thought, oh, I couldn't do that? Maybe because you think they're funnier, they're more organized, they're more attractive, they sound more confident, they maybe have a nicer home, an awesome background setup, or maybe even a better camera. Well, if you've thought anything like that, today I want to share something with you that took me a long time to learn. People don't usually subscribe to you because of your topic or what you're talking about. They subscribe to you because of you.
We are so here for you.
So today I'm going to be talking to you about your personality. Not your equipment, not your editing skills, not even your niche. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how your personality can become one of your biggest assets here on YouTube. And if you have ADHD like I do, I'm going to share with you how this can become one of your largest strengths. Most of the time, people spend way too much time trying to blend in, especially if you've been diagnosed with ADHD later in life. You learn to mask it. You learn to stay quiet. You learn not to be too much. You stop being way too excited.
Very exciting.
You stopped asking questions, and you stopped being yourself. Over time, many of us became experts at pretending. But then something funny happened here on YouTube. We think we need to keep pretending. We think, I have to sound professional. I have to sound like a TV voice. I have to be prettier.
So, I'm feeling pretty.
I have to sound like successful YouTubers. But one thing is that when everybody is copying everyone else, no one stands out. So you need to be the one that stands out and do your own thing. The person is the brand. You are the brand. Think about many of the YouTubers that you watch regularly. Would you continue to watch them if they talked about a different topic? For a lot of us, the answer is yes. Because we're not tuning into these YouTubers necessarily for what they're talking about. It doesn't matter if they're talking about travel, budgeting, if they're making a recipe, or gardening. You tune in to your favorite YouTubers because of who they are. Because you like spending time with them. You like hearing what they have to say. You feel like you have something in common, and maybe you think you feel like they're a friend.
Your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends.
You love their sense of humor. You love their kindness. You love them exactly the way they are. And a lot of times you love hearing their stories. You love their honesty. Love, love, love. You really enjoy their personality because their personality is their brand. Why personality creates loyalty. There is information everywhere. You can Google, how do I grow tomatoes? How do I save money? Where do I buy the best camera? Information alone isn't enough anymore. Connection really matters. People are looking for creators that make them feel something. Maybe you make them laugh. Maybe you make them feel understood. Maybe you make them feel calm. Maybe you inspire them.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe you make someone that has ADHD feel understood. Maybe when you watch your favorite YouTube creators, you feel like you're sitting down and having a coffee with a friend. And that is incredibly powerful. When I first started my journey here on YouTube, I always stressed over whether I had dishes in the sink, whether the apartment was perfectly spotless, always wanting to do my hair and makeup, if my lighting wasn't perfect, if I stumbled over my words. But now when I have moments like that, especially when my cats happen to come into the picture, I keep those in, because some of those moments have been the most relatable moments for my audience, and they show real, true authenticity. If I stumbled over my words or left in things that were not completely perfect, I thought people would stop watching. But then people would start to comment, "I love that you left in your mistakes." They found that that was incredibly relatable and authentic. And it just goes to show you that authenticity connects people in a way that perfection does not.
Well, no one's perfect.
Why ADHD makes you interesting. Here is something that I truly believe. If you have ADHD, you tend to notice a lot more things that other people don't, and you pay attention to detail. You're curious, you're passionate, you love to learn new things. You become fascinated by the most random topics. One day it's gardening, one day it's crafts, one day it's how to grow tomatoes, the next day it's changing your kitty litter, or maybe it's organization and decluttering your space. And if you haven't yet seen my incredibly vulnerable video about hoarding, ADHD, and decluttering, I'll be sure to link it up above. When viewers or people see all of this different type of content, they may feel that it's scattered. But I personally enjoy the curiosity. And this kind of curiosity makes for really interesting conversations. As viewers, we often enjoy creators that bring fresh perspectives instead of repeating all of the same stuff that is already out there. So when it comes to your personality, don't hide from it, lean into it, and you shall be rewarded. You don't need to be someone else. One of the biggest problems and a lot of things that we all see here on YouTube is a lot of people will try and mimic and be like other successful YouTubers, especially ones that are in their niche or inspire them. But the world already has that creator. And what the world doesn't have, what YouTube doesn't have, is you as a creator. Nobody else has lived your exact life. Nobody has your life experience. No one has your sense of humor, your successes, your failures, your faith, your struggles, your story, your perspective. What they don't have is you. And those things cannot be copied. And this is exactly why you are valuable. So start your YouTube channel today. How does your audience find you? Well, if you're authentic, you will attract people that will find you. And it's absolutely wonderful when it happens.
Wonderful. Now,
not everyone will like you, and that's okay. You're not trying to attract everyone. You're trying to build and curate a community that's best for you and your viewers. You want to try and connect with people that love and appreciate your heart.
And I love your heart.
The people that will appreciate your honesty, and the ones that will be excited when they see that you have a new upload. Those are the people that will help build your community. They are not just an audience. They become an extension of you. If I could leave you with one tip here today, it would be this. Your personality is something you don't need to hide to be successful here on YouTube. It may actually be the very reason why people subscribe. Your humor, your kindness, your vulnerability, your curiosity, sharing your faith, your resilience, and even your quirks. Those are not flaws. These are things that make you the most memorable. So stop trying to be the next successful YouTuber and become the first version of you, because no one else can tell your story the way you can. And if you've been waiting until you feel perfect to start your YouTube channel, this is your reminder that people don't connect with perfection. They connect with authenticity.
Surprisingly authentic.
They will connect with you. And that is my secret, my messy secret. Whether it be a perfect background, a radio voice, perfect hair and makeup, or your bed as a background, dishes in the sink, your little kitty here looking for your attention, all of these things are you and your personality. And as my cat knocks me over, and those are the things that are going to be making your successful YouTube channel, and why people are going to follow you is because your personality will be your brand and can be one of your most successful assets to be able to bring forward and showcase the world here on YouTube. And that's why I think that this is also your messy secret, because we all have inside of us a messy secret. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to become a part of our community. Let me know in the comments down below what you think your best personality trait is and that you can bring to YouTube. Until then, take care, and don't forget that your personality may become your greatest brand. See you again soon. Bye-bye.